slide thing, a giant sand castle.
Oh yeah, right. Good morning, everybody. Today we are back at Old Key West, running somewhat of the same route, but we're actually going to be connecting all the way over to Saratoga Springs, and might do some runs out along the water, seeing Disney Springs, and then coming back over here to Old Key West, and seeing how long this entire route will be pretty interesting. Whew. And of course, I know everybody up in the Northeast doesn't ever want to hear me complain or say that it's cold here in Florida, but it feels like it's somewhere about in the 50s and the wind is blowing, so never a great combination. But should heat up, especially in the sun, and hopefully most of this today will be in the sun. Even though I know that it won't be, I'm telling myself that for mental preparedness, I guess. So. But so we're back here at the beautiful Old Key West Resort. You can see the bridges over there. We're up here at the main lobby. The pool is over this way. Can barely see the sandcastle behind the flagpole right there. And because it's so cold, doing a little extra stretch this morning before we get started. Try to warm up the joints. So we're going to be running another 10K today, 6.2 miles, more than likely, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how far this run is, all the way out to Saratoga Springs and back, but definitely not any shorter. Oh, I've got to run off all those Ronto wraps I ate last night. So, are you ready? So we got to stretch? Oh, buddy, great question. Any inside information on Marathon Weekend for 2022? I have not heard anything yet. No insider information yet. I do have some connections I'm hoping to hear from soon. But, more than likely, I think Marathon will happen in 2022, especially with, potentially all U.S. citizens having easy access to the vaccine here, hopefully by the end of May, but we'll see. More than likely, I think it's going to get kicked off. Food and wine will probably still not happen. Food and wine will be virtual. But I think we can cross our fingers and hope that Marathon Weekend will still happen. So, growing years. Good morning from sunny PA. It's 26 degrees.
Thank you.
Let me check our gimbal here. There we go. That's what I want. Everything looks good. Disney Nana Pop. Florida cold is different. Yes, it is. All right, so here we go. We are starting off. Oh, I got to start my watch. Wish I could turn the volume down, but I still haven't figured that part out yet.
Beginning workout.
It's so loud. Maybe we'll just do that. Okay, cool. So, and also hopefully we won't have any mileage issues like I did last time, because last time it was like it just skipped ahead and I really didn't end up running a full 10K. So hopefully that doesn't happen today, but we're back out. Hopefully nobody's waiting for us yesterday. I did try to post on the community tab. Taylor and I were doing a senior portrait session, and so we just couldn't do it. I didn't want to do it any later where it would be too hot or in the pouring rain. So and actually, what's really nice too about today is compared to last time, it was overcast. And today we've got this nice sun shining, really making a lot more of the colors here pop, which is really nice. So but another beautiful day. It's not going to be super hot today, which is really nice for anybody visiting. We are, so it's Donald and I right now. We're going to be meeting up with Taylor and Elliot later after this run over at Disney Springs to bring you guys another dining review from on Walt Disney World property. Pretty exciting. Should be pretty good. And that'll get posted tomorrow. And just a little update for everybody that's here. We'll be posting an off-site property the following Monday. If you guys are following us on Instagram, occasionally you'll see it in the stories, places where we're eating at. And that one, not tomorrow, but next week, will be from a hotel in Orlando that actually sits above a parking garage. Yeah, so we've got some good dining reviews coming up. Got something really cool at the end of the month, which is where we're traveling to. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys like it. I think. Now what we're doing is we're actually going to be traveling with or for Gold Gal Getaways. So the destination in which we're going to did not pay us. What we're doing is what's called a fam trip. And part of those fam trips, they invite basically travel agencies to come and explore, see the resort, stay there for a couple of nights, so that in turn we can give you guys a more but it's pretty funny though, because we'll be coming back from that, and then almost a week later we'll probably end up traveling to well, there's no probably, we're going to be going back home to Pennsylvania. We've got a couple of sessions up there. We'll just cross and run this. We got a couple of sessions up back home, and then I'll be back home for my birthday, and potentially doing something a little bit different up there too. Trying to again this year, which is still in the times of COVID, I'm really wanting to get out, and Taylor and I both are wanting to get out and do more stuff than just Disney. So part of this PA trip will be a little bit of that. And I do apologize, I haven't read any of your guys' comments. It's like it's showing me nothing. Oh, there it is. I still have... just so that I am totally good with you guys back. It looks like the stream's connected.
That's okay.
Of course, I still don't see comments coming through. I see a good connection, but I don't see any comments. See you now. Okay, perfect. So, funny thing, right, about Verizon and their 5G network. really funny because it seems like, well, what's funny is that you have to pay extra to have 5G, and yet it seems to be worse than LTE. So I had to turn my 5G off, and LTE seems to be running a lot stronger. So that might have been the issue. All right, now there's somewhere around here we need to turn right. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. My nose is running already. Ugh. All right, Donald, we're gonna have to do some exploring. I think we might want to go back maybe this way.
Are you looking for the golf path?
No.
Okay, so we passed that.
But I think we want to go this way. Watch your step. Whew. Are we running over to Saratoga Springs? Yes. And that's what I just told Donald. We're gonna have to be doing some exploring here because I looked at it on the map beforehand, but of course, like, while you're running, it's a little tough, so hopefully we're going the right way. Carolyn says, yes, we are. Perfect. All right. Now the question is which way do we go from here? I think we need to go across this bridge up here. Here we go, Conch. Maybe this is what this is. Conch Flats Trail. Please remain on the trail. Do not enter golf course areas. No carts or other vehicles. So, whew, here we go.
Resuming workout.
Oh my. Be very, very careful, guys, when you're running. I might have just really screwed my ankle up. Stepped off the edge of the cart path, and there's like a 3-inch drop, so. Oh, goodness, it's cold back here. All right, so I do apologize, guys. I have no idea what on earth you had heard me talk about at all. But we should have a nice, good connection the rest of the time. Well, there's a little bunny. He's not even moving. Look at him. He's like, hi, goodbye, I'm eating food. All right, so if you don't know, this pathway should take us all the way back to Saratoga Springs. And of course, at that point, we could turn around and go back. But I think what we'll try to do is the running loop around Saratoga Springs as well. Because if you guys know me by now, the least amount of laps I can do is something that I prefer. So, boy, am I icy, because it's a little chilly. So we're budgeting. Where are we? We are on a pathway that runs similar to the golf course, and we are running from Old Key West to Saratoga Springs. So the golf course is to our right. We've got a canal over here to our left. Oh, we got some incline.
You know how much you love that.
Oh, yeah. So you can see a little bit of the golf course, not much. We should get a better view further up the road here. This is a beautiful golf course, by the way. This is Lake Buena Vista. Taylor and I have played here multiple times. We may even have a short video about it. But it's a good one. And depending on the time of the year, sometimes they run some specials where you can get a discount for playing like 9 holes, and sometimes they'll include a sandwich and bag of chips and a drink. So I'm assuming we're gonna stay straight. So I'm gonna switch on the other side of Donald, and over here to our left, which is what you guys are looking at right now, that is LBV, Lake Buena Vista golf course. Really, really beautiful course. Love the cypress trees that are running out here on the edge. Then we've got some maples, some palms, some different stuff out through there. And it's really nice. In the distance, we can actually see Saratoga Springs.
We just passed the tree houses too, right?
That might have been what that was. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Whew. And we're about 1.5 miles in. So it's kind of hoping that this would be one where we could kind of do an out and back, but I guess I was really full of myself on that one. All right, so here we go. We're coming up to the actual start of LBV. Some purple Martin boxes up here, straight ahead. Might be tough to see with the sun. We've got Disney Springs out there in the distance. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk here just for a second.
But it's uphill.
I know. So here's LBV, really nice, beautiful course. Guys are out there playing. You got a Mickey bunker right there, which is really cool. This is basically T1. This is where you would start. There should be a guy up there that's like directing people. And this is the bridge that we're gonna go across. And this will take us basically back to the clubhouse and to Saratoga Springs as a whole. So, Derek Brown, what a gorgeous morning. Absolutely. Let's go this way just so that we avoid most of the guys over there if they are coming out. So this walkway we're on right now is going to take us back down to the parking lot. And I don't know what the actual trail here looks like, or the running path, quote unquote. So there is a sign up here though, and that sign might have the path, so we'll see. But really beautiful. This is Saratoga Springs isn't necessarily my favorite resort to stay at, but it is very nostalgic because when I used to come with Taylor's family, this is where we always stayed. And you know, I love the look, love the feel. My favorite resort's probably Animal Kingdom Lodge and Wilderness Lodge. So, huge map here. There's a lot going on. Let's see if we can figure out where we're at right here. Yeah, you're right here. So you are here. So basically we can kind of come out and run like the whole way around back around to the grandstand, and back around that way. So we'll see. I'm sure that that's not the actual running path, but let's go explore, Donald, and figure out where we're at here. We're at about 1.75 miles. So the first a little bit here, you guys are just going to see basically parking lot until we kind of get ourselves figured out here. Let's cut across and we'll take that sidewalk over there, Donald. Whew. Oh my goodness, tell me about it.
Too soon to carry.
Oh, too soon to carry me. We need to hit that 3 mile marker.
At least.
Okay, so we're gonna come up here to the stop sign. We're gonna go right, and we're gonna run. There's a section over here that is right against the water of Disney Springs. That might be the most scenic part of, well, it's not gonna be the most scenic. This whole place is scenic, but potentially the most interesting. Along the water and get that nice view of Disney Springs. I would say I'm doing pretty well this morning for a couple of Jedi Mind drinks last night. And a cider. And 2 Ronto wraps. Morning. Lots of buses coming into Saratoga. All right, so we're going to jump on the Surrey bike trail. Or path, whatever you want to call it. Which is this. I mean, color-wise, this place is beautiful as well. I mean, Congress Park here.
Time, 22 minutes, 13 seconds. Distance,
2 miles in.
Average pace, 11:06 per mile.
So we're doing pretty well. A few shortcomings back there, but, you know, it happens. Morning. All right, so here we go. Probably not as scenic as I had imagined. The sun's a little too high at this point. But you do get this nice view of Disney Springs. Normally the balloon might be up. Probably still a little early for that. Man, how many people want Cirque du Soleil to come back? I would love to have that come back. That was an amazing show, and hopefully Disney's doing something to make it happen. Another thing about being up so early, tend to see them doing a lot of work around the resort. Uh-oh, look out, look out, look out, look out. Almost, I didn't almost get hit, but pretty close. I was waiting for him to go by us. Oh, I just stepped off the edge again. I guess he's turning. Well, we're gonna try and wait for him to go by, but story bikes are prohibited upon this point, or beyond this point, not upon this point. So if you've never stayed at Saratoga Springs, this is a really nice walkway that you can actually take to walk you right over to Disney Springs. Normally they would have boats running, and you could take a boat if you wanted to, but if you want a nice leisure walk, this pathway is the way to go. And I'll show you guys the bridge. We're not going to cross it because we don't need to go into Disney Springs. It's not open yet. I appreciate people's trying to be courteous as they pass other runners to put a mask on, but we're passing each other pretty quickly, so. That guy just told us good job. Oh, sorry. So that's the bridge. We just passed it. That bridge will take you to Disney Springs. There's a boat dock here. This boat dock, I believe, will take you all the way to Old Key West or to Port Orleans Riverside. Now, a couple other things that I want to mention, because here we're kind of in a situation where I'm not really sure the best way to go. I think we want to go right or left. So right here though, this road actually goes back out to like the main highway, and you can cross. There's a sidewalk, and you can actually cross over to all of these other hotels. So if you're staying at, I think it might be a Hilton, there might be like a Best Western over here and B Resort and all that stuff. You can actually come over and cross and come into Saratoga Springs, walk around, take some really nice photos if you want to. So you don't have to wait around for a bus to take you to Disney Springs. So, boy, is this walkway a little tight. Oh, it's a little wider here. All right, let's go right. I think that'll take us back out to the lake, or I mean to the canal. And this should still be Congress Park, I believe. Or maybe it's a different one because we're a little bit further down. No, Congress Park, yep. Cool. So let's try to get back up. Ooh, just hit the gimbal right off my face. Let's try to get back up to where the bus stop is. See if we can cross the road. Get to the other side. Now, I will say, guys, that if you're running on Disney property, especially around the resorts. You know, there are times where Donald and I will run off of the sidewalks. But, and I say that because we're about to run through the parking lot. Try to stay on the sidewalks as much as you can. You know, you don't want to be considered a nuisance to Disney. So there's some people up here, they just went right. We're going to go that way, because this will keep circling us around in Congress Park. Oh my goodness, 120 people. What's going on, everybody? And here we go. This is what I want. We're going to take the Surrey bike traffic and cross the road. Here we go. Now this is a really beautiful view right here. I like this one. Look at that. Nice colors. Sun's nice and all, like, lit all that up. It is really nice. Got the fountain out there. They do have some bad vegetation, but we're not having a science class today, so I don't need to bore everybody with that. So let's just take 1 second, because we haven't really stopped to walk much. So you are here. All right, so we just came and ran Congress Park. Whoop, 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 down and around. We came back around, cross, and now we're like right here. So we could just keep running the lake all the way up and around. Back down. Maybe take this inside path, cut back over to the main lobby, and see if we can, let's see if we can run the grandstand area. Oh, there's a walkway to the tree houses. And then we'll cut back over to Old Key West. So
Or we can walk the tree houses and take the bridge back out to US.
that would be cool. Let's see if we can. I don't know if we can actually technically walk over there, but why not? They've got like some magic band gate like they do for the poles. We'll find out. All right, so we are, I don't know how far along we are in time-wise of this run. What it'll be, about a half hour. So I'm going to take this moment. Please don't tune out, because it's for a really great cause. If you are so inclined and would love to help some kids out, we have got a link in the description of the video that goes to the Dragon Master Foundation. You know, part of me doing these live stream runs is really to help also raise money for them. The money goes to research for kids with DIPG, a very, very, very aggressive form of brain cancer. And many times when those kids get diagnosed, they really only have like a couple months to live. And so Dragon Master Foundation has been helping to fund a new drug from a smaller pharmaceutical company that has actually been able to extend the life of a lot of these kids by a long time. You know, helping them to see another birthday, another Christmas with their family, things like that. So if you guys feel so inclined, it doesn't have to be a big donation. It can be a small one, but anything at all helps. There's a link in this description. Dragon Master Foundation set that up specifically for us. And what's great is that it's not tied to any type of Run Disney event. But what is great about that also is that we can always use that same donation for all of our future Run Disney events. So we get to have like this nice kind of rolling total over everything that we're doing. So please, please, please don't do super chats. If you are wanting to do something like that, please send it directly to Dragon Master Foundation through the link in the description. All right, we've got another pool over here. I think it's closed. They might be doing some refurbs. Maybe not. I might be just making stuff up. But it's been a long time since I've been over here. This is a really nice bridge. It's closed. Not sure why. But we're over here on the lake. And this was just like another really nice pathway that you can walk if you're staying here on property. Or if you're not staying here on property, like us. So take advantage. A little rainbowish mist out there, if you guys can see that, which is really nice. So, whew, guess what? We are almost halfway, which is not 3 miles because we're going 6.2. So we got to do 3.1. We're about to hit 3. Michelle says, "Good morning, Josh. Is Donald with you?" He definitely is. You see a shadow right there? He's raising his hands. Or his arms. His hands are connected to his arms.
Morning.
Good morning. Oh, we got many more than that. We got to go all the way back to Old Key West. Whew. Well, that was nice. Some nice, lovely patrons of Saratoga Springs. You know, I love the cypress trees here, but I also love the sycamores that are placed out and about. They're really nice big trees too here that give this place a really nice look. I apologize if I start talking about vegetation and trees and animals, plants, and you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's my background. So, like this right here, this is a sycamore tree. And they're really nice. Nice big leaves. All right. I don't know if we want to, well, I guess we could cut back that way, right? So we've come around. We were way over here, went around. Now we're back here. You think we can just cut down and go across? And then find the walkway that goes back to the grandstand? All right. Here we go. Let's check out the chat here real quick. Whew. Is SS to your left? SS as in Saratoga? Saratoga Springs? That's what we're running. We're running Saratoga Springs right now. Teresa says you're moving along so good. Thank you, Teresa. Ooh, great question, Heather. Do we prefer Saratoga Springs or Old Key West? So Old Key West has much bigger rooms. They have the largest rooms on all of property, so to speak, as far as square footage goes, because it was the original DVC resort. So they made those pretty big. However, though, I've never actually stayed there. Taylor's family stayed there a couple times. I would say that I prefer Saratoga Springs over Old Key West. I like its location to Disney Springs. But yeah. What's the temp this morning? It was about in the 50s. It was 54 when we started. Donald said it was 54 when we started, but it started to heat up. So, I said that. He didn't say that part. I'm saying it started to heat up. I can start to feel it in the sun. I need that vitamin D. So, all right.
Old Key West is beautiful, and you have the advantage of Olivia's.
Oh, that's true. It is a beautiful resort, Donald said. Plus, you get the Olivia's, which is a good restaurant. I do take some points away from Olivia's because they got rid of my biscuits and gravy, but it's still good nonetheless. So, we are now walking up to the main lobby area of Saratoga Springs here. For as many times as I've been here, I still don't really know this place like the back of my hand, but we should be able to go this way and then make a left, I think, over to the grandstand, which I think is the first stop on the bus route. Yeah, I think the grandstand should be straight ahead. I believe. But a very beautiful resort, and I think more so what really makes this place nice is just like Old Key West, you get these really amazing views of the golf course. Oh no, it's a circle. It's just a circle. We didn't either. And then we want to take the sidewalk over here. Hopefully I don't get hit by this car. Always run downhill and uphill if you can.
Except for that one time earlier.
Except for that one time earlier. I was trying to show everybody. Just trying to show. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. I remember this. We've stayed over here at the grandstand before. And if you guys are ever confused, you'll see that they do have signs up that say certain pathways are only for golfers, meaning that it's only for the golf carts. So do not
Walk, run, bike.
yes, don't walk, run, bike on the golfer trails. Somebody will come yell at you. Ooh, a little windy. All right, now I have really no idea where to go. So let's just keep moving around here.
I feel like we ran right through the middle of the grandstand rather than around it.
Yeah, I think we did too. Right there's the bus stop. Let's go straight. Sorry.
No worries.
Should be able to cross. We can. Oh, great question. Let's go right. Let's see where it goes. We're going on a quest. Well, we might not be going very far. So they're still doing a lot of renovations over here at Saratoga Springs. And we should be fine as long as we stay on this main sidewalk. Look at the sign real quick. So we're right here, and I don't know. There should be a walkway, yeah, right up here. So let's see if we can get around there. These buildings are like they're doing some work. So let's go see. Whew. So that way's closed.
That's not where it is.
Nope, this pathway is open, so we will take it. And I can actually see, oh boy, aren't you guys crooked, huh? How about that? You can actually barely see one of the Treehouse Villas through the woods over there. All right, hold on one second. Sorry. We need to readjust the gimbal. Look, guys, we're all over the place, huh? It's being a little stickler today. This is what happens when you use slightly dated technology, even though this thing is a beast. All right, so in theory, to Treehouse Villas. Cool. Okay. Now this will be my first time over here. So
Full credit for this detour.
Donald is taking full credit. I give it to him.
You're all welcome.
And if you guys haven't seen it yet, we get to experience it all together. So here we go.
Love it already.
Wow. Actually, not much to really see. Like this is, they like really put you in the woods. You are in the jungle. We've got a bus coming up because that's the bus stop. I guess maybe we can,
Go around it?
yeah, we'll wait for the bus to go though. I don't know if he's actually gonna stop, if there's anybody there. Whew, sorry guys. Not trying to throw you all over the place. Teresa, great question. How do you know where to go? We don't.
Watching, we don't.
We don't.
You have a car
We're
behind you.
we're actually just kind of meandering around the resort. You know, we're abiding by all of. Oh, that's really loud. We're kind of. There's no kind of. We are abiding by any and all signs that we see that say, you know, can't go this way, or cart path only for carts, golfers, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So we don't really know where we're going. We're just running. We'll kind of do a loop because I don't really like running on the road. So it looked like there was more of a pathway, and I'm sure it's around here, but I don't really see one. Oh wait, what's this? Let's go right.
Time 44 minutes.
Oh, we're at 4 miles.
6 seconds. Distance 4 miles. Average pace 11.07.
Oh, look at this.
Dead end.
It's a dead end, but I'll show you guys this. They actually do have their own boat transportation out here, which makes sense. So that's really cool. Well, I'm not going to go out there. That chain should be up. I'm not sure why it's down.
Pausing workout.
Look at this. I got a nice little sign for you to look at birds. Now, we have to go to the bus stop. We're back. Sorry, I dropped you guys there for a minute or two. In the wetlands, yeah. I don't know if you guys even saw the bus transportation that I just showed, or the boat transportation, sorry. All right, so here's where we started at. So we'll go back out over this way.
So it's just a loop.
So it's just a loop, but there should be another loop further out, almost like an 8. I wonder where that one goes to. And there's some people staying here, which is cool. All right, so we were at 4.1 miles. We actually might get this in just one take the whole way back.
We may.
We might get pretty close. Might have to do an extra little loop over at Key West. Siri's trying to talk to me for some reason. Siri, I don't need you to talk to me. All right, here we go. Stream should be back. Looks like we're good. That was probably the most unscenic part of the whole run so far.
It was fine and everyone loved it.
Well, it was nice to see because I've never been back there. So, you know, I think I like the idea that it's kind of this mysterious and it's all vegetation and it really makes you feel like you're out in the woods. But I think I kind of like having that, or wanting still having the feel of being at a resort. So we're gonna pop over into the grass here. Oh, it's a little soggy. All right. Lost in the woods. Oh, Oh, I can't believe I missed that. That would have been great. Good call, Taylor. Should have started a song right there. How's it go? On my own. Da 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 da. Something or something. Na na. I don't know. I can't. I have to hear the song. Whew. All right, so we are now almost an entire hour into our run. I'll let Donald go first. Oh, it doesn't matter. Go ahead. No, you're right. We're about an hour into our run. We've had many times where we've had to stop. Service has been all over the place. It might just be my phone. But take this moment and let everybody out there know, 100 people, which is awesome. Just watching two crazy people run around a resort, Disney property.
I'm guilty by association.
Guilty by association, of course you are. If anybody out there is interested in becoming a travel agent, who, by the way, can specialize in, oh, you're right, you were pulling me that way and I was going the other way. If you want to become a travel agent and help people book their next Disney vacation, or maybe you want to specialize in something else, Royal Caribbean, cruising, all-inclusive resorts, miscellaneous travel across the world. It is your oyster, and the pearl is something. I don't know. What am I trying to say? No idea. We can actually go this way. Where am I going with this? Oh, if you'd like to become an agent with Gold Gal Getaways, you can head on over to goldgalgetaways.com. Taylor may or may not put a little link in the description for you to use. So we're at the clubhouse right now. We're going to try and take this walkway back over. We could have just stayed right up there, but that's fine. My bad. All right, here we go. So we're back at Lake Buena Vista Golf Course. We're coming back up a different pathway to T1 than where we were at before. Last time, we took this path to the left, which took us down to the parking lot. And so now we're going to be making our way back to Old Key West. I think I can hear some golf carts coming behind us. And I think we want to go right. Is that correct, Donald? To the right. That is where we came from. Oh, look at that. I didn't see them out here earlier. But it might have been because I was staring into the sun. Whew. Yeah, this has been a, I kind of like this. This is a nice run today. Explored a lot. Donald and I will be heading to Disney Springs to get our, well, I'm going to get a peanut butter coffee from Gideon's. Are you going to get one today? Oh, he's going to get everything. Donald's getting everything.
I earned it.
I'm going to probably get their new cookie, or newish cookie. Is it new?
It's the March cookie.
It's the March cookie. It's peanut butter and chocolate. And dare I say, may even head to Everglades. I really want that bacon, that maple bacon donut again. That was really good. Oh, it was so good. So talk about ruining your run with a bunch of calories you don't need. So, oh, I see. Yeah, didn't you say this earlier, Donald? So this
is where I was trying to bring us out.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Was that maybe that big, thick, that wide pathway?
Maybe.
So right over there's the Treehouse Villas. And we literally could have came across. We would have cut off a lot of distance though. So I'm glad we didn't. But it's really great to know that it's there. Whew. All right, so I'm guessing that we're going to be probably pretty close to hitting our, we might have to do one loop actually at Old Key West, but I'll try not to talk. Guys are golfing. What was I going to say? Oh, questions. Anybody out there, we want to do a Q&A real quick. I can try and answer some questions.
Uphill.
Oh, look at that. I'm rubbing off on Donald. Power through the uphills. And then you do a nice coast, put it in neutral. Just let yourself ride down the slope. Oh, yeah, see? Widen your pace a little bit. Whew. Disabled Daisy, do you need to live in Florida to be a travel agent for Disney? Technically, you are not a travel agent for Disney. You would be a travel agent for Go Getaways. You do not need to live in Florida, but you can also not live in California. California has some different rules, and as an agency as a whole, we're working to get the license to be in California as well. So that if you live in California, eventually you could be an agent for us.
Seconds. Distance.
5 miles.
Average pace 11:13 per mile.
That's not bad. So, but you don't have to be in Florida. You could live in PA or New York or West Virginia, Missouri, Oklahoma, Montana.
Is California the only state with?
I think the other ones we have licenses for already, but California is a little bit more rigorous. A little bit more in depth. There's some other things that you have to do before you get your license. So we're working on getting that. But I must say, Go Getaways is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Which is a great honor that is bestowed to some agencies who really work hard. Really shows. I mean, one thing, yeah, we have some good sales, but it also is something that represents our customer service. How we handle our clients, all of those really good things. So if you're interested, I think Taylor did post the form site. Love the festival video. Which is your favorite Epcot festival? Well, if you watched that video, I believe I did mention at the very beginning that Flower Garden is my favorite festival. Hands down. Resort budgeting. I know Disney is a cool place to run. Where else? Or what other cool places have you ran before? I actually haven't ran anywhere else besides at home. And obviously I'm not going to divulge that. But, oh wow, look at that. Way off in the distance. You can see the top of Typhoon Lagoon. That's the boat. That's really cool. I know you guys might not be able to see it because it's way far away, but I could see it. Yeah. Some other cool places, though, if you're staying over at Universal, Universal has some good runways that you can do as well. So there's that.
Orlando has a ton of trails, but I only know the bike ones.
Yeah.
Miles and miles of biking trails. I imagine you could run on those.
Yeah, I mean, there's places all over. I think, why do I come to Disney? Because Disney's so close, right? And I don't feel as bad getting back in my car soaking wet, sweaty, because I only have a couple of minutes to drive. Rather than if I go someplace out up closer into Orlando, I kind of have to block out part of my day to do that. So, you good?
Yeah.
Pick up the pace again. We've got just under a mile left. So I think we will definitely still have to do a little loop back up at the main lobby.
Still, that's not bad.
No, this is not bad at all. I actually really like this. If you guys watched the first Old Key West run that I did, I said I didn't really enjoy it. I think it was mostly because it was just cloudy and kind of gloomy. And, with the sun being out, it kind of, makes it pop a little bit more, a little more beautiful, nicer sight to see. And with the addition of being able to go all the way to Saratoga Springs, and then even going and running around the Treehouse Villas, all of that adding up is really nice for, kind of like this single loop runway, basically, or pathway, whatever you want to call it, which is really nice. So we're back at Old Key West now, if you guys are wondering. Have I thought about doing a morning run at Universal? No, not unless we're staying there. And the only reason I say that is because it's a little bit different to get over there to park and other stuff. So, trying to think. Yeah, we're going the right way, I'm pretty sure. But I will tell you this, the next time that we stay over there, I will definitely make an effort to do a little virtual live stream run from Universal, wherever we end up staying at. There are some really good pathways and runways over there that you could take. It's just sometimes when I'm in leisure mode, I'm in legit leisure mode, and I don't want to go to the gym and I don't want to go run. And I just want to hang out at the resort and, just do that basically. So I am guilty of it. Oh, greetings from Germany. Greetings from Central Florida. Not as, man, I would love to see Germany. I mean, I'm sure, obviously Florida's beautiful, it's nice, but I'd love to see some of Germany. Some point down the road, we'll get there. All right, so this is the main roadway, basically going back up to Old Key West lobby. Oh man, that wind is ice. That wind is ice when you're sweating. Holy moly. It is cold. Oh, hopefully we don't lose a stream. For some reason it wants to cut out again. We're still there. Whew. Oh, you gotta watch these steps. Watch those curves. Whew. All right, let's see here. Hi, Josh, I'm from PA. We have a lot of great running trails. Former railroad and canal paths converted to activity trails. Oh, that's cool. Those Atlanta area have off-road trails too. Yes, so we've got a bunch of stuff like that. Most of those are going to be like your state parks, preserves, different things like that. We could actually do a cool video where we live stream from Disney's Nature Preserve. The only problem with that one is that it only opens at sunrise and at dusk. Or actually it opens up at like 9 o'clock and closes at dusk. So you don't ever really get to kind of beat those warmer hours in the afternoon, but that would be a cool place to run. It's really just out in the middle of nowhere. It's a little bit of a different scenic view. You don't get the cars coming by. You know, some of it's kind of like a hard soil, some of it's a little bit softer sand. It's a little different. But there's places all over here in Florida that you could do that too. Have you been to Dollywood or Carowinds? We have been to Carowinds in North Carolina. I think if you actually go to our YouTube channel and click videos and sort them by the oldest videos, there might be a video uploaded of me on their on like the ball that they strap you into, and it's like a bungee and it like shoots straight up in the air. We did that at Carowinds. It was pretty cool. Never been to Dollywood yet. We might end up going at some point. We'll see. Kyle! Me too, man, me too. I really appreciate that. It was a joy to get to sit down and chat with you guys and talk a little bit. And I really do appreciate that. Watch out, white ibises. So, where we're running at right now is actually not part of the Old Key West running trail. We need to stretch out our run so that we can hit 6.2. So basically what we're doing right now is we're running down to the very far end of these buildings, part of Old Key West. And this is just going to be an out and a back. And potentially, hopefully, once we get back to the main lobby, we will hit our 10K mark. Oh, Donald, I'm hungry for a donut and coffee. Oh, I could eat like 6 donuts right now. That's funny. Donald says, as a letter carrier, walking 80 miles a week, the last thing he wants to do on his day off is go for a run. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I'm sure doing all that walking is keeping you nice and fit. I don't do all that much walking during the week, so aside from running Tuesdays and Thursdays, but that's really cool. That's great. Oh, there's our 6 miles.
Distance 6 miles. Average pace 11:22 per mile.
So we have another quarter mile to go. We're going to run up into this loop, and we're going to hit our quarter. And watch your step. All right, so like I said earlier, guys, you know, if you're running on Disney property, try to stay off the road. I'm gonna break the rules. Do as I say and not as I do. I know that's terrible. Should never say that, but this isn't really that busy of a resort, so actually this is good. This will be good. We'll walk back. We'll make our turn right here, and by the time we get back, we'll be there. So make sure nobody's coming. Go around the roundabout. Always finish strong makes you a better runner. Absolutely, 100%. You know, a little tip that I would give you guys is that if you're training for an actual marathon, half marathon, even a 10K, when you guys are running and you really start to get tired and you got to walk, absolutely nothing wrong with that. But always try to push yourself each run or walk a little bit further. Because really, oh my goodness, I'm really going to tear my ankle apart today. I just stepped off again. Because when you guys are training, going further is better for you than trying to run faster during your run. You're going to build up more stamina the further you go. So don't necessarily always worry about your time and how far you're going. Worry about going a further distance. It will really, really help you along the way. You know, a lot of times, Jeff Galloway helps me avoid injuries. Yes, absolutely. The Jeff Galloway method, walk, run, walk. Really, really great tool that you can use that's on Disney's website. But, you know, for me, on those days where, you know, let's say like last week on Thursday, you know, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I've just been running 10Ks. But Thursday, I decided I wanted to go a little bit further. You know, and I went 10 miles. But towards the end of that, I was starting to get really tired. And so, you know, I slowed my pace down. And did a little bit of walking. But the point is that I went further than I've gone in the past, even though I may have gone a little bit slower. But I get more stamina built up the more that I do that. So keep that in mind. And we've done it. We did our 10K. That's why we're walking right now, which is really, really nice. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to stop my watch here for a second. You guys are going to hear it going off. But yeah, so whew. Oh man, that was a good run today. I feel pretty good. I gotta say, guys, what I've really appreciated about doing these runs, mostly on Saturdays. I know we had to do it today on Sunday, but that was because Taylor and I had a photo session yesterday. And but you know what I've liked about this is having to run and also try to hold a conversation with you guys has made me a stronger runner. my lungs, I think, have a better capacity or a larger capacity to hold air and breathe. And most of the time I don't feel as winded.
He's definitely gotten more chatty in the last month.
I like to keep the conversation stimulating, working. I don't necessarily want you guys to just hear me huffing and breathing the whole time.
I would like to contribute, but I don't have that stamina yet, so I'm just trying to stay upright and not pass out.
Oh man.
Actually, today wasn't so bad.
Yeah, today was really, really nice.
I'm getting better.
Beautiful day. Definitely a little chilly in the shaded areas, but still a little nice and warm in the sun. So it was good. But with that being said, everybody, that concludes our virtual Run Disney 10K for today. We will have another one, I believe, next Saturday. If not, I will update you guys and let you know on the community tab of the YouTube channel. If you guys don't already, go follow us on Instagram. I know I don't normally do these plugs, but I'm going to today. Go check us out on Instagram. Give us a follow. You can get more up-to-date, kind of in the moment views of what we're doing, especially today, as we're going to go film a dining review over at Disney Springs after Donald and I get our coffee, cookies, and donuts.
Exactly.
And if you're interested in having some photos taken while you're here on your vacation, you can head on over to www.jtrmedia.org, or you can also follow us on Instagram, JTR_media, I think is what it is. That's what we were doing yesterday. We did a little senior portrait session. Turned out really well. Taylor's really happy about it. And if you guys want to join the agency, you can scroll back through and find the link that Taylor posted. I don't know if she can post it again. And what else? Jack and Master Foundation, first and foremost, is what it should be. If you guys are feeling generous, help out some kids. That would be absolutely amazing. So thank you guys again. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Also, bye from Donald. Bye.